Hello, my name's James Birchall. This is the Coffee Confidential, and today's guest is Cathy Watson. Now, Cathy should be here momentarily, so through the magic of TV and post-production editing, I'm going to snap my fingers and she's going to appear right next to me. Ready? 1, 2, and you've appeared.
Hey, how are you?
Everyone, this is Cathy Watson. Cathy Watson, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Okay, so what we're going to go and do is we're going to go and grab a coffee or a hot beverage of choice, and then you can tell me a bit more about what it is you do, what you like to do for fun, and generally you can make fun of the car, as most people do.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's go get a coffee. So what kind of coffee do you like?
I'm going to get a tall blonde.
There's so many jokes in there.
I know. I thought that was the funniest thing to order.
Yes, I'd like a tall blonde.
With milk.
Yeah, with milk. No, I'm going for a cappuccino. Tall blonde.
Everyone likes a tall blonde.
I'm not touching that one. Yep.
Yep.
Now we've got our drinks, we can actually get down to business. You can tell me a bit more about what it is you do.
Well, I run a natural health and wellness company.
Yes.
And it's based around essential oils with doTERRA.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I basically help people find natural ways to either prevent or deal with an illness or pain or sleep or whatever it is that they're having problems with.
Now, I know a little bit about your background, so for the benefit of our viewers, you're not just like me. You're not just a sort of a regular person who decided one day that this looks like a great company and I'd like to support it. You have special training, don't you?
I do. I've been working in healthcare for about 25 years. Ooh. And I am an X-ray tech and a CT technologist at Oakville Hospital. So
doTERRA, where is doTERRA? Let's see if I can get my English correct. Where are they based?
They're based in Salt Lake City. So I actually went down there this September for the global conference.
Oh yeah.
And we find out the new products and just get a real feel of what the company's all about.
Wow.
Yeah, so they've been around for about 10 years now.
What makes these oils special?
They are the only essential oil company that is certified pure therapeutic grade. So that means that there is absolutely nothing else except for the plant material in the oil. Yeah, so
okay.
That's huge because you don't want to put anything in your body or inhale anything or take internally anything that's not pure.
So these are ingestible?
They are, yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, but only these oils because a lot or most or all of the other oils you can get will have preservatives or contaminants and things like that. So I only recommend taking these internally.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. Actually, yeah. I did a little bit of research on the subject of essential oils because I was wondering why they were called essential oils.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, it was to do with the essence of the plant or the flower is why they were called essential oils, because it comes from the essence of them, so
That's
they say.
Right. Yeah, people have been using these for thousands of years, and it's not really a new technology.
I wanted to understand a little bit more about aromatherapy, so I did a Google search.
Okay.
And this thing called thieves' oil came up. Turns out that there were a bunch of thieves that were robbing the dead bodies, which is obviously very unnatural, unpleasant, and they weren't catching the plague, and they couldn't figure out why. Turns out they were using a blend of essential oils, 4 essential oils.
Is that right?
I started nosing around, and doTERRA actually has a brand that has 5 essential oils, 4 of which were in the thieves oil, and you call it On Guard.
On Guard, yeah. Yeah. I've heard this story before.
Yeah, so I thought that was really interesting. Well, apparently you switch out, is it like orange for lemon or something? I don't know. I can't remember.
I think we have orange in our On Guard.
I thought, wow, how fascinating is that?
That one's unbelievable. Literally, in the fall, I start diffusing On Guard, and no one gets sick in my house. We haven't been sick. doTERRA has natural cleaners as well.
Right.
So we use the On Guard mixture for a concentrated cleaner.
Got it.
And I clean the whole house with that. So you don't have any of those germs in your house at all. And it's all natural, so you're not harming your body at all.
What is that smell that I can... It's not... I figure you're probably using your products. So what is that?
Today, I have spearmint on.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's probably what you recognize.
I was thinking, no, you smell like chewing gum.
I know, it smells so good.
I like that smell.
And it has a purpose. It's the oil of confidence and speech. So makes sense.
See. All right, let's switch gears for a second. You mentioned briefly that you have some sort of teenage kids. So how many? 2?
I have 2, a girl and a boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you like to do for fun?
Oh gosh, my kids play a lot of basketball.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing that a lot.
Right.
Yeah, so they're busy, which is good. Busy teenagers are a good thing, in my opinion. But we go watch a lot of basketball, like to travel, hike, all those sorts of things.
Right. So how does it work? I mean, I'm guessing that people can just buy the product and use them, but they would need to learn or understand what each essential oil is best for.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, if I remember correctly, doTERRA uses a direct market approach for promotion. In other words, people like yourself can actually not only just consume the product as a user, but you can actually sell it.
Absolutely. So what they've done is, instead of making doTERRA a storefront company, they've created wellness advocates like me who basically learn the oils. Most wellness advocates use the oils first and have such success with them that they want to share it with everybody.
Makes sense.
So it's actually a really good way to set it up, because your customers always have support. And that's important, because if you don't use the oil safely, then you can get sick or whatever.
True.
So it's a great way to learn, and it's a great way to be able to share with friends, family, all of those people. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good setup.
And I'm just thinking, it's you probably order everything online or through the phone or
Absolutely. So basically, what happens is when you enroll with me, you get your own account ID, password, and so you can log in anytime.
Oh, sort of your own back office access?
So you have your own back office, so you can order one thing at a time, you can order monthly, it's totally up to you, and the product comes straight to your door, which makes it so much easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, but you can just buy product if that's what you want to do?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Most people, I think it's about 85% of people just buy product. And there's a huge retention rate because they work.
So the bottles are what size are they? Are they small, big? I mean,
they're 15 milliliters, which is about 250 drops of oil.
And that would last typically...
Depends.
I know it depends how much you use it.
Yeah, there's certain oils that, like lavender, I use probably a bottle a month.
Okay.
But my first bottle of lavender probably lasted 8 months. But just as you start using them more, like I use lavender in my bath to relax before bed.
Yep.
Sets up a better sleep. I use lavender on my dryer balls in my dryer for my clothes.
Very good.
And in healthcare, I'm a CT technologist. I see sick people all the time.
I know.
And there's more and more young people getting terrible illnesses.
Yeah.
And you wonder why. Like, what is it that's causing all of this? And my first thought is always toxic load. Like, there's so many toxic foods and things in our lives. Like, everything has toxins in it, like toothpaste and hair shampoo and all of those things.
What else would you like people to know about doTERRA? And in particular, why you, I suppose? Why, I know you've got the medical background, but why should they maybe reach out and get in touch with you about this? What can you do for them?
Yeah, well, of course, the medical background really makes a huge difference. It gives people confidence in me.
True.
But I have an amazing community of people who, and there's tons of support.
Excellent.
And that's what I love about my company. And everyone kind of does it a different way. But I love that people will reach out to me and ask me questions, and I can, if I don't, and I
train?
I train people, but I just kind of, I just educate people, which is why I got into healthcare in the first place, is to help people. And so, my heart is made to do that, and that's why I love helping my community. And I'm always there for my community. So, and it's filled with men and women.
How much time do you invest in running your business? Now, I understand you can spend as much time as you like, but typally, how much are you spending?
Well, I work full time, so at the hospital. So I was spending probably about 10 hours a week doing my business, just because I've got kids and it's busy.
True.
So I knew my business growth would be a little bit slower than if I was doing it full time.
Yep.
But as I mentioned, I'm off work right now, so I've been doing it full time, and it's going really, really well. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's something that a person then could do successfully on the side.
Absolutely. A lot of do it as a side business, and that's how people start. Generally, some people go in full tilt and just do that if they're home with kids or things like that. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely possible to do it as a side gig.
So how can people get in touch with you? What would be the best way for them to reach out?
You can reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram, Cathy Watson, or Cat Watson on Insta.
So that was with a C?
With a C.
Cathy Watson on Facebook. Now, is that a Facebook page or is that your personal profile?
That's my personal profile, and then I usually just link people into my personal community group, which is Revival Pure Essentials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's where all the information happens, and any promotions that are happening that month or anything like that.
I just remembered a question I was going to ask.
Okay.
How long do these essential oils last?
Once
you open them, break the seal.
Oh, usually it's there's an expiry date on the bottom, but I just looked at one recently, and I think it was 2021.
Oh, a couple of years then.
Yeah. So generally you're going to go through them in a couple of years.
Makes sense.
But the really interesting thing about doTERRA is there's actually another little number on the bottom of every bottle. Yeah. And if you put that into a website called Source to You, it can tell you the exact chemical makeup of the plant that is in your bottle.
Wow.
And also tells you there's no contaminants or nothing else other than that plant matter in there. So that's just another safety feature of our oils, which is really cool.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Well, now you know.
So now I know. It's like cool cat.
Yeah, cool cat.
There you go. Cool cat. All right. So.
All right. Awesome.
We've got all the information about how we can get in touch with you. I'll make sure that's linked in. Is there anything else you want to leave people with?
Well, just that. Make sure when you're using essential oils, you have someone that you're confident with to work with.
Makes sense.
And that you're using the proper pure essential oils that you need.
Right.
Yeah, because there's no regulations on essential oils. So it's actually kind of scary.
So get it from a trusted source.
Absolutely.
Get it from someone who's actually a doTERRA wellness advocate.
That's right. Work straight with the company.
Well, Kat, or Catherine, or however you want to go, it's been a real pleasure. And hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of your coffee, that which you didn't pour in your lap.
I will. I will.
And
enjoy it.
As I say, we'll encourage people to reach out via Facebook. And hopefully, hopefully I wish you the most success with the doTERRA. And it's been a pleasure.
So good to meet you, James. Thanks for having me.
Take it easy.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, folks, that was Cat Watson, doTERRA wellness advocate. So if you're interested in learning more about doTERRA, get in touch with Catherine. I'm sure she'd be very happy to help you.